And here we go again. So, guys, according to the CDC, the bird flu patient, the one in Louisiana that has the first severe case in the United States, is seeing, or the CDC is seeing mutations within his samples. So they took samples from this guy or patient, and they saw a mutation that they don't like. They've been stating for the last couple of months now, or rather the last couple of weeks, that there was going to be a mutation that happens that makes it easier for the bird flu to spread amongst humans to humans. And that scientists and doctors both are worried about such a mutation. Now, of course, this comes out, like I said, about a week or two ago, maybe 3 now. They were talking about this. And when I first saw it, and I even spoke about it, I said, here goes the bullshit, because they're trying to write a narrative out. So when this mutation actually starts taking hold of humans, they can sit there and tell us that they warned us. Now, as of right now, even with that mutation in the sample that they saw in the severe case, or from the severe case patient in Louisiana, they state that the threat to the human public remains low. But of course, guys, they are telegraphing exactly what they're going to do and how this is going to unfold, because we are seeing this all over again. Now, with Mr. 19, that went down fairly fast. Being that it started in China, we've watched it for a couple of months in China and wondering why nobody was shutting down anything coming from China, as if they let it happen. And they did. We know they did. That's not up for discussion or debate. But this thing that's already here and not spreading amongst humans as of right now, it seems like they're telling us a story. And the story's going to go, as of right now, there's one severe case in Louisiana. The case in California, which was a girl, wasn't bird flu at all. It was something else. Maybe it was like croup or something like that. Whatever. But this story is going to unfold in a fashion that we are not going to like. Now, whether you believe this bird flu or not, whether you believe this bird pandemic is going to be real or not, is irrelevant. What happens next is going to be irrelevant. It's going to be relevant, excuse me. And it's going to matter a whole hell of a lot. Because what happens if this thing starts going from human to human and starts spreading like wildfire? We're going to see a lockdown way worse than we did with Mr. 19. We're going to see a lot more fear, pandemonium, and anxious people all over the place. You're going to have people not going into work again. You're going to have cops and firemen probably calling out sick when they're not. People are going to stop doing their job if this thing turns out to be what they're saying it is. Now, the flock flu, if you will, or the avian flu, has a high mortality rate. Higher, way higher than Mr. 19. So that means more people are not going to make it if they contract this virus, especially this severe case. Now, this patient is still alive, and this patient is over the age of 60 or 69 or something like that. So this patient's still alive, and this patient's been tackling it for the last 3 weeks. Now, this is one patient that has all eyes on him or her, that has all the medical technology and advances on this one person to focus on one person. Imagine if you get 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people. Grow that, now expand from there. Now you have all of these resources on these people, and now more people start coming in sick. Now they can't focus on those people, and they can't keep those people alive because they're focusing on the first 10,000 that they have. Now people start dying because there's no medical help available for these people that are now coming in after the first wave of people that came in. The second and third wave people are the people that are always going to not make it because there's not enough medical help, there's not enough medicines, there's not enough treatments out there for them. So these people, this story that's building up is going to look like that, and it's probably going to unfold next year. It's almost as if, guys, they had this on the back burner. Kamala Harris lost, Trump's in, and they're like, release the bird flu, and let's see where this goes. Now, I just had this feeling, and somebody else mentioned this like 4 years ago, that if Trump gets back into office, they stated they wouldn't be surprised if this would happen. And when they said that, I'm like, I could see that. I could see them trying to screw up his next round or his next term in office. This guy, it's just a little on the nose that they said about 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, excuse me, where they were saying that they were worried about a mutation happening and that they're one like gene away from or one step away from it being able to transmit from person to person. This was like 3 to 4 weeks ago. Now they're seeing this mutation in a sample they got from that patient. It's a little on the nose if you ask me. And the way this is going, guys, again, it's irrelevant what you think. If you think this is real or not, doesn't matter. The lockdown, the arm ticket they're going to push from that, all of this shit is going to be a lot more intense than Mr. 19. And all we can do is get ready for that BS that they're going to start pushing. Because nonetheless, they're going to start pushing some more BS. Now, do I think this is real? I don't know. I haven't seen any patients. We're only reading about this. The 69-year-old patient, the severe case in Louisiana, they're not giving any other information other than it's a severe respiratory infection. That's it. Normally, they would have gave us like who it was or the gender. They're not giving anything. So that's, to me, red flaggy, meaning they could be making this up. They could be building this up for people to be anxious and scared. Regardless, you stay ready and you stay abreast of the situation to see where this is going to go. Other than that, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.